reaction that is quite connected to trauma, which I have, which I think is very natural.
Yeah.
Sometimes my body shakes when I watch it. It's not a very enjoyable experience to watch it, I must say, but I've watched it a lot of times, and for me a large part of my recovery has been being very open and honest about what happened to me and sharing that with people, and that's given me a lot of strength to move forwards through it and continue with what I do. So I don't think it's very normal to watch something like this that's happened to you. I've watched it probably about 50 times, maybe more. I've been holding presentations and speeches about it, and also for learning processes, and then now in this type of setting it's very dramatic.
Around all the people.
Yeah, so it's a bit of an unnatural experience, I would say. I'm not sure if it's healthy or not. But yeah, it's what it is.
And you've gone back to jumping. How are the landings? Do you find you do it differently? Do you think about it differently now?
Well, a lot has changed about who I am and what I do. I would say the biggest change is my approach to the sport. I've learned a lot about myself and what I can and can't do, what I'm good at and what I'm bad at. I'm much more honest with myself, and I would say that I'm much more willing to walk away and not jump if I feel the conditions aren't good enough for me, or if it's too windy, or perhaps I just don't feel like it on that day, whereas before I was much more willing to push through that. I think in terms of physical, like sitting here now, like what I do in everyday life is very similar to what I would have done before. I'm very lucky in how I've managed to recover, and I think you would look at me and you wouldn't notice that I have the injuries that I have.